I'm William Nozak, and in this module, I'm talking about creating and optimizing social media campaigns. Why do a social media campaign? Social media enables a marketing campaign to make optimization in real time, right? Social media is so real time. It's like so real time, it's crazy, okay? Google's not super real time. Whenever we want to publish something in real time and they're like, oh, I got to get this out to, one of our clients, I got to get this out right now. Cool, put it in your social media channel. Send out an email blast, okay? Send out a text message, that's real time. Put it on your website, may not be seen for days, may not be re-indexed for days, weeks, months. So it's real time, and we get real time data and real time understanding of what we're doing and if it's working and if it's not working. No need to wait for trends to develop before understanding them. We can see fads and trends very quickly, and we can really using social media helps us to predict trends and understand market shifts. Even though google.com/trends is great, it is also kind of just an incomplete picture. We want to understand what's going on in social media, and that's just more pieces to the puzzle. Creating and optimizing social media campaigns, account optimization, social searchability optimization, content strategy optimization, individual post optimization, and link optimization. So accounts. We want to make sure that our logos look good. They're in the right, they're fitting in the space. Our top banner, what strategy we use for that. The account name matches up with that little @ symbol name, and then that our information is accurate and it goes to the right slug, HTTP, HTTPS, www, no www. And we want to make sure it's optimized. Our story makes sense. Our products, if they should be on there, our services, if they should be on there, are there. We want to make sure that the account is optimized and as robust as possible, from the GMB to the social medias. And so this is, and then the way we post, how the images, the sizes, once we've identified those pixel sizes that make sense, the video sizes and lengths, we want to really stick with the strategy that we know people that consume our content, that's how they want to consume it. Social searchability optimization. This is from keyword optimization, topic optimization, image optimization. We want to do hashtag optimization, profile optimization. Optimizing social media is super important, especially as we grow our brand and we start to get followings. So the content optimization, this is establishing a frequency, determining how we package that content for different social media channels, whether it's short form, long form, if it's a longer piece of content that's located on our website or a wiki page or a blog website. So we want to develop a strategy. We want to figure out the consumption dates, consumption times, and then we want to see that bell-shaped curve of the demographics and psychographics, likes and interests, and really use that information to really push our narrative so that people interact with it more often and more frequently and fall in love with the brand more often. So individual post optimization, this is writing relevant captions, making sure there are no misspellings, making sure that we are supporting the brand and not detracting from the brand, making sure our messaging makes sense. We want to have relevant hashtags and keywords, calls to actions. This is just optimizing it for conversion, optimizing it for sharing, liking, and conversion. So link optimization. Only optimized links should remain on a social media profile. I am a firm believer that every link coming in, not links inside of a website, but any link that leads back to a website should have a UTM parameter so that we can see campaign information in our Google Analytics. I also, a lot of times, like to wrap them in a bit.ly so they're shorter. At the same time, it's going to strip out some information in our Google Analytics, and we would just be able to find that in campaign data. It just kind of strips what the referrer information is. So I don't always use bit.lys, but at least having UTM parameters. So assess which things get consumed most often in a social media and share it often. Don't just share a resource once, share it throughout the year, or pick a part of the year that we always share that resource and we're always updating that resource and we continually share it. UTM tag it. Go to Google, search creating a UTM tag, use ga.devtools, create it over and over again. It's a tool you can use right there. Create parameters, put them in a Google Sheet. So you always use the same ones for Facebook, for the GMB, for different social media platforms. And then make sure you are sending the correct links. Always double check the links. Make sure they're going to the trailing slash, or they're at least going where the page, the rel canonical, or where the page resolves. Don't do pass-throughs. Just get people directly to what we want them to get to. And then A/B test it. Find out if we've sent them too far down the pipeline. Find out if we've sent them too high up in the stratosphere, up in the top of the funnel. Maybe sending them to something that's right in the middle, where they can learn and then vet you and learn more about your product. You certainly don't always want to send them right down to the BOFU, bottom of the funnel. However, in some cases, it does make sense to do that. And so really understanding what the goal is and how to get people and just create this varied experience. So creating and optimizing social media campaigns, there's always going to be things that we're going to be able to show you that we do that work. And then, of course, you'll take our strategies, add them with your strategies, and create this robust strategy that you've got documented. And don't get outside of it. And then when those patterns stop to work, instantly change and make new patterns that work. And when those patterns stop working, instantly change and figure out the new patterns that are working. And you just keep iterating and stay at the bleeding edge of the conversion line, and also helping to grow your brand through larger impression loads, click loads, like loads, etc. So that's that. If you need to go back and watch that, go back now. If not, I'll see you in the next module.